As the allegations, the arrests, and the court orders continue to pile up for Ezra Miller, star of The Flash for the DCEU, we're finally starting to hear things leak out from Warner Brothers, reports of the future of this man in their franchises. And it's not looking good for Ezra Miller, even though so many people are calling for him to be gone, just like they did for people like Johnny Depp while hanging on to someone like Amber Heard and Ezra Miller. But now it's not only the top brass at Warner Brothers that are supposedly ready to move on from Ezra Miller, but now you have low-level people starting to leak out information that evidently WB did not want out yet. Warner Brothers Discovery reportedly canceled HBO Max The Flash spinoff because Ezra Miller continues to be a nightmare. And this was reported from a very low-level actor who had a friend that had something canceled. And it looks like Warner Brothers pressured her enough to delete her tweet. But before we get into it, I just did want to talk about the ad on this Bounding Into Comics article from Meta PCs. And it really reminds me of how awesome my PC is that I got from Meta PCs. They do custom PCs, they do pre-built PCs, pretty much whatever you want delivered to your door pretty quickly. It's full of awesome dudes and they have a great product. So if you are considering one, use the code RKOutpost at checkout for a discount. You can find the link in the description below and in the pinned comment. But let's get on to Ezra Miller. New intel hints that not only was Ezra Miller apparently set to carry on as the Flash in an HBO series spinoff based on his appearance in the Scarlet Speedster's upcoming DCU film, but also, for obvious reasons, the project has since been axed from higher-ups at Warner Brothers Discovery. Now, we have heard several things coming out of Warner Brothers, including that they're committed to releasing The Flash, a movie they've spent probably like $200 million on of the budget, let alone anything else that they've done with this behind the scenes, a movie that involves Michael Keaton returning as Batman, a movie that involves Ezra Miller, a movie that involves the first Latina Supergirl with Sasha Calais that they've been virtue signaling about. But of course, the thing that it contains that is most concerning is not one but two Barry Allens, with Ezra Miller playing them both, because there are so many people that do not want anything to do with him right now. The scoop originates from actress Carolyn Kwan, who some may recognize from her pair of guest appearances on Top Hat Lady and Unnamed Woman in Netflix's short-lived Lucifer. In a now deleted tweet, Kwan spilled the beans, and you can indeed see if you go to the link for this tweet, it's gone. It's been deleted after a few days after it picked up some traction, and likely after someone involved with Warner Brothers, maybe her friend, maybe someone else, said, you can't put that out there right now. But luckily, the internet is forever. We have the screenshots. Now, this is from yet another part of the Ezra Miller story coming out, yet more accusations about Ezra Miller. She says this: a friend of mine recently had a project canceled that he had written 8 episodes for because it involves The Flash, and Ezra Miller continues to be a nightmare. Her words, not anyone else's, her words that Ezra Miller continues to be a nightmare, although it sounds like a good title for this video. Though neither Kwan nor Warner Brothers have made further comment, our best speculation is that the request was made because either she dished on something top secret or the studio doesn't want to deal with any additional fires until they've officially decided on how to handle the Ezra Miller situation going forward. Unfortunately for the corporation, they found themselves backed into a tough corner by Miller's debaucherous and troublesome behavior. You know, when you look at Ezra Miller, you're talking about so many things happening in the past few months. He's been arrested twice. The police have been called on him over 10 times. He's had restraining orders put out on him. He's had protective orders put out on him, including one for a girl that he met when she was 12 years old, who's now 18, who doesn't want to go back home. This girl is a left-wing activist. Her parents are far left-wing activists. Yet there's another order out there for a different 12-year-old whose mother reportedly Ezra Miller threatened by showing them a gun in his waistband and saying, you don't want to make me angry. You have so much stuff out there about this dude who's a freak. It does truly sound like he's gathering around him a group of other like troubled individuals, whether it's people struggling with their gender identity or whatever, and he's making them incredibly loyal to him. It is a fucked up situation. And it sounds like Warner Brothers is completely done with him, after they release a movie. But how do you promote this movie? How do you, like, in good conscience, promote this movie knowing that you're going to separate with him? Is he not going to be a part of the marketing? What do you do with him? And that's the situation that Warner Brothers finds themselves in. But it does look like, according to multiple reports, including this tweet that got out there, that Warner Brothers is done with Ezra Miller as soon as this movie releases. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my PO box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.